Okay, one more jump. So he clearly convinces her to go to Santo Domingo with him, yeah? And they got a kind of different approaches. So he wants to go to the island and rent a car and drive all over the place, see like a dozen beaches and all that. And she doesn't want to do anything like that. She just wants to go to like Bahia Ibe, a resort, and just lamp and not move. Okay? So we know who wins that debate. And this is where we join the young couple. Okay? By the middle of day 3 of our All Quisqueya redemption tour, we are in an air-conditioned bungalow watching HBO. Exactly where I want to be when I'm in Santo Domingo, in a fucking resort. Magda is reading a book by a Trappist, in a better mood, I guess, and I am sitting by the edge. I'm sitting at the edge of our bed, fingering our useless map. And I am thinking, for this, I deserve something nice. Something physical, yeah? Me and Magda were usually pretty damn casual about the sex, but ever since she caught me cheating, shit had gotten weird. First of all, it wasn't regular like before. I'm lucky to score some once a week. And I gotta nudge her to start things up or we won't fuck it all. And she plays like she doesn't want it. And sometimes she doesn't want it, and so then I gotta cool it. But other times, she does want it. And I have to touch her pussy, which is my way of initiating things, of saying, so how about we kick it, mommy? And she'll turn her head, which is her way of saying, I am too proud to acquiesce openly to your animal desires, but if you continue to put your finger in me, I will not stop you. Today, we started no problem, but then halfway through, Magda said, wait, we shouldn't. And I wanted to know why. She closed her eyes like she was embarrassed at herself. Just forget about it, she said, her hips moving under me. Just forget about it. I don't even want to tell you where we are at. We're in Casa de Campo, the resort that Shane forgot. The average asshole would love this place. It is the largest, wealthiest resort on the island, which means it is a goddamn fortress, walled away from everyone else, with security and peacocks and ambitious topiaries everywhere. It advertises itself in the States as its own country, and it might as well be. It has its own airport, 36 holes of golf, beaches so white they ache to be trampled, and the only island Dominicans that you're guaranteed are either caked up with money or changing your sheets. Let's just say that my abuelo has never been here, and neither has yours. This is where the Garcias and the Colons come to relax after a long month of oppressing the masses. You chill here too long, and you will have your ghetto pass revoked, no questions asked. Magda and I wake up bright and early for the buffet. She is scratching out a couple cards to her family, and I want to talk about what happened the night before. But when I bring it up, Magda puts down her pen and jams on her shades. I feel like you're pressuring me, she says. And I say, how am I pressuring you? And she says, I just want some space to myself every now and then. Every time I'm with you, I feel like you want something from me. And I say, time to yourself? What does that mean? And she says, like maybe once a day you do one thing and I do another. And I said, like when? Like now? It does not have to be now. She looks exasperated. Why don't we just go down to the beach? I say, I feel like you rejected my whole country, Magda. Don't be ridiculous. She drops one hand into my lap. I just want to relax. What is wrong with that? So, the sun is blazing, and the blue of the ocean is an overload on the brain. Casa de Campo has got beaches the way the rest of the island has got problems. These, though, have no merengue, no little kids, nobody trying to sell you chicharrones, and there is a massive melanin deficit in evidence. Every 50 feet, there's at least one scary Eurofuck beached out on a towel like some terrible pale monster that the sea has vomited up. They look like philosophy professors, like budget Foucaults, and too many of them are in the company of underage Dominican girls. I mean it. These muchachitas cannot be more than 14 years old. And you can tell by their inability to communicate that these couples did not meet back in their left bank days. Magda is rocking an Ochun-colored bikini that her girlfriends helped her pick out so that she could torture me, and I am in these ruined trunks that say Sandy Hook forever. And I will admit it, with Magda half naked and in public, I'm feeling vulnerable and uneasy. I put my hand on her knee and say, I just wish you would say you love me. Junior, please. Can you say you like me a lot? Can you leave me alone? You are such a pestilence. So I let the sun stake me out to the sand. It is disheartening, me and Magda together. We do not look like a couple. When she smiles, everybody asks for her hand in marriage. And when I smile, folks start checking for their wallets. Magda's been a star the whole time we've been on the island. You know how that is when you're back home and your girl is an octoroon. The brothers go apeshit. On the buses, the machos were like, "Tú si eres bella, muchacha." And every time I dip in the water for a swim, some Mediterranean messenger of love tries to rap to her. And of course I'm not polite. Why don't you beat it? We're on our honeymoon here. There's even this one squid who is mad persistent, who sits down next to Magda so he can impress her with the hair around his nipples. And instead of ignoring him, she starts a conversation with the dude. And yeah, it turns out that he's Dominican too, from Washington Heights, an assistant DA who says he loves his people. Better I am their prosecutor, he says. At least I understand them. After about 3 minutes of this guy, I cannot take it anymore, and I say, Magda, stop talking to that asshole. The assistant DA startles. I know you're not talking to me, he says, and I say, actually, I am. This, Magda says, is unbelievable. She gets to her feet and walks stiff-legged towards the water. She's got a half moon of sand stuck to her butt. A total fucking heartbreak. Homeboy's saying something else to me, but I am not listening. I already know what Magda will say when she sits back down. Time for you to do one thing and me to do another. Thank you.